Shemaya. I am a poet, I'm an actor, and the poem I have for you today is called Topics of Conversation for the Man You Spend One Night of Moonlit Hours With. Number one, how often he finds himself seducing women back to his place, and more importantly, how often it works. Number two, yes, your pickup lines need work. Yes, lots of work. Yes, they did, however, work on me. I think I got drunk on spontaneity. Completely white girl wasted. Tipsy on the lack of future planning and expectations here. My vision is getting blurry and the only thing I can see is how different this is. How light it feels. To love for one night, what a precious concept. Number three, that one girl I wish I was still friends with. Number four, do you think you're capable of being loved? Like genuinely? Do you think you've been kind in all your romantic endeavors, or was it sometimes a little bit your fault? I'm terrified that I will always stand in the way of whatever romantic hope I have. That I will self-sabotage myself into an early grave. I fear falling in love will come with some form of melting. If I fall asleep next to a lover, the skin will fall off my bones by morning. Complete acquiescence. This entire night feels like the moment just before hope evaporates. Beautiful in the most devastating way possible, and always dependent on someone's misfortune. Number five. No one knows me like the walls of my first love room. That's something I hate about myself. No one has seen me laugh like those walls. No one has watched me confess like those walls. No one has heard me cry like those walls. Okay. It's coming. Thank you very much. We're going to move on. I wonder if I had my mother's forgiveness, would the world have been kinder to my heart's first breath? Maybe I held on for so long because I was trying to save all the love I'd ever owned, or hardly known, or never shown. I was convinced that I wanted the love of someone who knew me when I was a beautiful child, but looking at you, in your eyes, I'm convinced I want the love of someone who confuses my name with possibilities. Who doesn't know of the mistakes, of the yearning, of the misspent adolescence. Number six, are you scared or scarred? The difference is imperceptible. I'm hoping that you, a stranger, can help me figure it out. I think there's a hole in me I've been trying my whole life to stop things falling out of. It's only now I can see I've never owned anything. I've simply been a casket of lost and found and printed my name on the belongings, hoping one day someone would claim me as theirs, their loved one, their artistry, their smile, their laughter. I feel like a stranger to all I have never loved, so a stranger solely to myself. Are you thinking of someone else right now? It's fine if you are. I think it's quite beautiful, actually, the art of remembering. I wonder if love had been softer, would I have less people to miss? Less heartbreak to indulge in. I often don't know what to do with all the grief I have for myself. Number seven. After an unhealthy amount of honesty, sit in silence comfortably. Stare at each other in between bed sheets and giggles. Question if you were ever really celibate for 2 years if you gave it up in one night. Completely spiral. Realize you are still sitting in silence, it is only awkward now. So ask him his favorite color. And as he stares at you in complete and utter confusion, realize you're also crying now. You become the exact stereotype you swore you'd never be. So, to combat it all, ask him what his favorite shape is. The important questions to really understand him as a person. Number 8, do you think you experienced life too early? Or too much of life too early? I used to live life at the world owed reparations for that. That was until I realized that is the point. That is how we all feel. That we are all just children shouting out to the void that we are unprepared to exist, just to be ignored. I think I need to realize that the world does not reward those who live quietly. I will not be exempt from karma. I will not move under the radar of trials and tribulations. The world does not reward solitude. It does not praise the absence of emotions. It does not separate ties because I am alone. In fact, it drowns me in my own fallacy and blames me for the slaughter. It blames me for the slaughter. I think I am waiting for someone. Something, not you. Maybe you. To fill the emptiness. It often feels like I'm living on a starved soul. gorging on the good moments and eating away at myself in the silences. I'm terrified nothing will last long enough for me to feel full. Number 9. What does falling in love mean to you? To me, it means being allowed to be insecure without judgment. I can ask you, do I look good? 10 times in the same day. I can ask you, who is she? 10 times in the same day. I can ask you, do you miss me? 10 times in the same day, and you will answer every single time, to the point where it sounds like a rehearsed poem, but I think all the best poems are repetitive, cliche. It just takes the right intonation to find romance in between the stanzas. And I think we can't wait to fall in love and to turn our words into literature. I make all these grand statements without ever having been in love with someone. On a joint pursuit, not a solo escapade, but I hope that at the end of the day, that is all I can do. Hope that love is the answer. Number 10. Number 10, the dreaded next steps. My Uber's here. This is nice. Again, yeah. Casual. Yeah, I'm so casual. And although I'm dying to fall in love with you, I'll play it cool. After bombarding you with questions, I'll disappear into my Uber. I'll try my best not bug out because you didn't ask my favorite color back. And I'll respond if you text me. And if not, the world won't end if I'm stuck in the same loneliness I had before I met you. It feels lighter now anyway. And you can just be the man I spent one night of moonlit hours with.